Hola Castrals, let's going to correct our work from yesterday. Let's going to correct our divisions where we were finding it a little bit trickier because we were having remainders, which meant that our ones, they will at the end, once that we have started dividing every number, our ones, they will be smaller than my divisor and I will not be able to get an answer. So I will have that as remainder. So let's go into now try to start correcting it. Grab your pen and then we do it before we go into today's learning. We are going to start with my highest value, which is my thousands, and I have 4 divided by 3. Really simple, really easy. 1 times 3 is 3 to 4, 1. Now I have a 12. 12 divided by 3. What numbers times 3 is 12? Yeah, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. What about 6? 3. Now 2. Yep, 2 times 3 is 6. And now I have a 2. Can I get that 2? No, because it's smaller than my divisor, which is 3. So 0 times 3 is 0. The 2 is 2. So I have a remainder of 2. Okay, let's going to go to the next one then. I have again 4 divided by 3, 1. 1 times 3 is 3, to 4 is 1. Now I get a 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Now I have a 7, which is my closer, is 2 times 3 is 6, to 7 is 1. And I have 14, which is not a multiple from a multiple of 3. So the closest one is 12 to 15, 12. So I get 12 by timing 4 times 3 is 12, 13 and 14. So I have a remainder of 2. Okay? Let's going to go for the next one. 1 times 5 is 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have a 33. Closer one is 30. 6 times 5 is 30, to 33, 31, 32, 33. Another 3. 38. Closer one is 35. 7 times 5 is 35, 36, 37, 38. Another 3. 37 divided by 5. Again, my closer one is 35, 36, 37, 2. So I have 1677 with remainder of 2. Okay, let's going to go for this one. 7. 1 times 6 is 6, to 7, 1. Now I have an 11 and it goes from 6 to 12. So 1 times 6 is 6, to 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5. Now I have a 50. What is my closer one? I think that 8. 8 times 6 is 48. 48, 49, 50, 2. And a 26. 24 is a closer. 4 times 6 is 24, 25, 26. 24, 25 and 26. Remainder of 2 again. And let's going to go for the last one, where you should have 7 divided by 6, 1. 1 times 6 is 6, to 7, 1. 10. 1. 1 times 6 is 6, to 10, 4. I know my number bonds. 40, 40, 40. It goes from 36 to 42. So let's going to go for 6 times 6 is 36. 37, 38, 39, 40. 49. 8 times 6. No. Yeah, 8 times 6. 48. 48 to 49. 1. Okay? So your answer should be 1168, remainder of 1. Right, let's go to go for today's lesson, where we are going to be doing again division. We are going to still get remainder, and it will be our last lesson of division because we are going to find what can get even worse than having a division with remainders, okay? So a little bit trickier today. We are going, as you see, we are going a little bit trickier and trickier and trickier every day to be able to just do it spot on. Okay, so what about, we've been seeing all these divisions and we've been seeing that they were pretty easy to divide until you go to the end and you have a remainder. So what about if it gets complicated from the beginning because they are smaller, my 1000 column or my 100 column, more trickier is going to be if my 1000 column is smaller than my divisor. Let's see what it will happen. If I have, for example, 4, and we are going to divide 3,285 divided by 4. Let's see what will happen in this case. So, we start with my first one, and there you are, the first problem. 3 doesn't go into 4 because it's smaller. So remember that I just go for 0 times 4 is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So you carry this to the next value, which is easier. I just put in a 0 and carry it to your next value. I have a 32, and I know that 8 times 4 is 32. Now I have an 8, and I know that 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I have a 5. It goes from 4 to 8. So I need to choose 1 times 4 is 4 to 5, 1. That means that I will have a remainder of 1. Okay? So you should have, can you see my remainder? There it is. 821 remainder 1. It's the same, it's just the tricky bit that at the beginning we cannot divide it, so we need to carry to my hundreds. Shall we do 2 of them together? Then you do another 2 and then you go to do your work. Yeah, let's see if we get a little bit more confident on this. I'm just going to use my black pen, which I think that you will be able to see better. So let's going to do the first one, which is going to be 4,352, and we are going to divide it by 5, and we are going to try, oh, this one is going to be tricky, divided by 6. You need to start to learn your 6 timetables. 3,723 divided by 6. Okay, let's do it. Let's going to start with my first one, and let's going to start to look at my 1000 column. 4 divided by 5, well, that's what we are doing today, when my 1000 is smaller. So I know that I cannot do it, and I'm going to carry it to my next value, which I have now 43. 43 on my 5 timetable, the closer it will be 40, and I get 40 by timing 8 times 5 is 40. To 43, yeah, 3, you carry 3. Now I got a 35. Can you think of what number times 5 is 35? Yes, 7 times 5 is 35. And I have a 2. Well, I cannot because it's smaller. So 0 times 5 is 0, 1, and 2. So you have 870 with remainder of 2. Let's going to go for this one together, okay? 3 divided by 6, that's what we are doing today. 1000 column, smaller than my divisor. I cannot do it, so I just put a 0 and I carry it to my next value, and I make a 37. 37 on my 6 timetable. It goes from 30, 36, 42. 6 times 6 is 36. 37, 1. Can you think you should know what number times 6 is 12? That's right, 2 times 6 is 12. And now I have a 3. 3, well, it's smaller, so I cannot do that. 0 times 6 is 0, 1, 2, 3. So you have a remainder of 3. 623 and remainder of 3. Okay, it's the same, isn't it, guys? It's just the only tricky bit that you can have is when you have smaller numbers, and remember to put your zeros, okay, if you cannot do it. Let's going to see if you can do these two that I'm going to put for you, and if you can, that's brilliant, because then you can go straight away to do your work. You just need to make sure you just go slow on it, because it's really simple, it's really easy. It's just you making sure you're doing your timetables properly and you are counting how many you have remainder each time. Right, let's see if you can do the first one. We are going to go for 5,432 divided by 6. And we are going to go for 2,854 divided by 3. Okay, have a go at it. Once you're ready, play it again and then you can correct it. Pause the video. Okay, let's get to see. And again, as you can see, my thousands are smaller than my divisors. That means that the first thing that I'm going to do is having a 0. 0 times 6 is 0 to 5, 5. Now I have a 54. Hey, I know my 9 timetable. And I know that 9 times 6 is 54. Now I have a 3. Smaller. I cannot do that, so I'm carrying it. And now I have a 32. 32. I think that 5, because 5 times 6 is 30. 31 and 32. I have remainder of 2. Okay? Let's going to go for my next one. 2 divided by 3. Straight away, I cannot do it and I'm carrying it. 28 divided by 3. I know my 9 timetable. 9 times 3 is 27. 21. 1. 15. 5 times 3 is 15. Now I have a 4. 1 times 3 is 3. 2, 4 is 1. So I get a remainder of 1. 951 remainder 1. Okay, really easy, isn't it? Have a go at it and then we correct it on Monday. If you struggle, if you see that you are getting them wrong constantly, the ones that we've done together plus these ones, just drop me a message if you need any help. Okay, adios.